Welcome, I'm Hightower 200 and this is my modular outpost system I designed a few months back. I'm going to show you why I did certain things in a way to show you how I designed this in steps. It's modular, so you can choose how much locomotives you want on each end. For this one I'm going to choose 2. 1, 2 requester wagons, explain later, trash wagon, 1, 2 normal wagons or requester wagons again, and locomotives. Normally you put them end to end. I'm going to put them in the same direction just for speed. You don't need this, but I like the symmetrical looks, and it is fast. It's the lifeline of your base. Going to need some power setup. Just need some time, and I need some power connected. So do this on this side. 1, 2. Okay. I need to know what is in the train. Change this. You see some other names. I have some other test things. Some fuel in. I have some fuel. So, and I'm going to set output base and in activity 30 seconds. Make this bigger if the bots are too late. And I'm going to add a circuit count. I'm not using this, but I can just switch it to end and the train will stop at this station until I'm ready designing. Or else it starts flying. Now there's no second destination, so it will stay here. I need some information along the length of the train. And I'm doing this first because I never remember on which side the colors of the cables are. If possible, I'm going to try to make the green ones a positive signal and the red ones a negative signal, unless then it will make a cross contamination. Each output, and this is times 1 and this is times -1. Take the green signal from the station. You can do it like that, but then it's difficult to read later to where it goes. What do I need? I need read train content, and I want to know when the train is there to switch on certain things. So, no, it's not working. Of course it's working, but nothing is in there. Let's put something in there. And the train is on. Then the train is there. So I have here a 1 track and 1 negative track. Okay, I'm going to design it here. I can show you later, or I can design it here as well. If I have some filter inserters, it goes fast, but I have only one filter option. If this one item that is decided by the system to put in here for the multiples we're going to put in is not delivered, the system stops. It's not working anymore until this item is delivered. If you take some filter inserters, and I like 4, looks nice, you have 5 options. So it needs 5 items not delivered to keep the system from working. And we need some extra roboport coverage. I will put one here, and I will put one there. It stops blinking. Okay. After the train is gone and the items are still in the chest, I want them taken out. It's only working when the train is not there, so I will use a red cable. I want this to put active providers. This one is set to set filters. This one is to buffer chest. And it's not connected yet, that's why I don't have the option. Set request. Copy this. And this one we will set later. So I will make a bit bigger, more room. I don't want those here. I want that one here. Okay. If I have, I will turn them so you can see the cables. We need the green ones. And I want the red ones. I will many times make a mistake which one I need. If I put this one input count divided by 4. No, actual 4. So divided. If I take the signal, it's a green, positive, and I put that one into the chest and to the filters, it will request nothing. So let's request one real. It's already in there, so ideally it should stop working. Why it's not working? Why it's not working? 1 divided by 4 is 0.25. 0.25 is not an integer number, so we should request 4. Then this one we request 1. The bots will deliver to put in the train. But still, the request is set to 1. So we need to know what is on the train. Disconnect it. We need to know what's on the train. To filter this option. No, other one. I want to know what's on the train. And remove this from the request. The red one. Input count. Input each times 1, because the red Y is already a negative. Output each. So I have to address 2 things. I'm going to add 4. No, each plus 4 to make sure that if I request 1, the request will be 1. Yeah. So going to use this one. That one. And the output to that one. So now it's reading negative number 37. That goes fast. Let's empty this, empty that, empty that. The request for 1 real. Plus 4 divided by 4 is 1. Will be delivered within the train. Still not working. There's 6. But the request is 0. And due to the stack size, they can deliver 12 instead of 1 if something goes wrong. The bots take too much. So we take a filter inserter and the active provider, and we want set option. And now it's taking out everything. Not working. It's taking out too much. So we set stack size to 1. It's still taking out. Just a loop. So we need to tell the system what we want. This is positive. What I need is in the second line. What I want. What is already in. And what is too much. So I'm going to put green wire. What is requested in this system. Put it on the line. That's why I filtered them, that they not look back. Now it will be 1. I take out, overstack 12, take out until it's empty. But the first wagon, it's not important, I don't want this. I want bots. 500. Bots. 500. What do I need more for a station? I need active providers. 50 is enough. I need passive providers. 50 is enough. Some storage. In every system we will set up, a remote system needs at least 1 storage. Requesters. And robopods. Just 10. Why is only 1 working? Did I shouldn't. Why it's not working? It's all working, but they're not delivered. See this? It's all requested. All requested is that they're not getting delivered. That's strange. Or is this one? Very strange. Is this one not connected? They're all connected, right? If I touch this, they're all connected. Set filters. Set filters. Set request. Set request. Same network. Same network. How is this possible? Even when there's none. He's not setting out. Very strange. Some items are not delivered and the system is stuck. It's requesting the bots. 100 is not, they're not delivering. Why are the bots not requested? Some bots here. What if I put them in this one? They work, but not delivered. Are the bots gone? I deleted all the bots when I changed to this system. Where are they? Let's put some in. When I set up the system, I didn't put enough bots in. So okay, fixed. Should now be clogging the system. I'm going to make it beautiful. This I want there. This I want there. So. You need to set this up once for your whole save game. If you use this for every save game. The same. You can use this every time. You just have to decide how many locomotives you want and how many wagons you want. You can set even more. One for outpost building, one for wall building, one for fuel. It's possible because it's super useful because it has a trash system here. I will now let it empty a bit. It's not full yet. Switch Alt on again. What do I want more? I want lights. I want cables. Always want. It can also use to be when you're out on the outpost and you need something. You can just request it and the train will deliver it to you. The outpost, you can set up that the outpost has some small amount available, just one of any item you want. And it means that then when this one item is requested, the train will come and will deliver you the rest of what you need. This is everything. And you need, oh yeah, landfill, you always need landfill. Let's see. I'm going to set up the next problem. I want this one. That one. That one. The robots are there. The filter is still set to the filter is set to negative. So why it's filtering this? Because I removed the filter option. To debug it just now. Okay. First problem arose when I didn't have enough bots in it. Now the problem is persisting because I changed something about putting it back. Always remember what you changed. And this one. This one. That one. That one. Yeah, it looks strange now. I will put that soon. Okay. Now you can see what happens when it's completely full. The hands of the inserters isn't working. Lights. Lamps I want. And the robots. That one can be there, that one can be there. No. Too much. We need this one. Yeah, this one can be somewhere else. I want this one there. This is too much. It's taking out one by one the things that are too much in the system. This one I only ask for 4. Let's wait until it's empty. Oh, let's help him a bit because it goes too slowly. This one should be there. Okay, need 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks of something, and then one to explain the next problem. What are we going to use? Let's have some belts. Just one red, one blue, green. 1, 1, 1. And I want some explosives. Right now. There's the request. And we need something that is okay. Put that one there. We filter those. And that one there. So now we're going to try to overfill the train. To show you the next problem. I'm going to switch this. So now the hands are full. Even everything is delivered, everything is requested, filter set correct. It's not working. The hands are full. So that's why this last one should be empty. If I take out the dynamite, set to null, they can empty the hand. This one can remove this. Luckily, this is only 12 too much. So sometimes he is busy only the first time. Okay, this is working, but when I switch to manual, there's no signal and it starts filling, even it's on manual. Switch it on, it will start emptying, no problem. So we need some T signal. So when so this is what we want. Disconnected from the and disconnected from that one. And T is, I needed the other one anyway. When T is not 0, then output everything. Train is and T is not 0, so the train is there. We can activate that one. This one, I will put some other things to have some foolproof, because I add 4 here. But if something is already fulfilled and it's -1, if I add 4, it's too much. So I'm going to take the blueprint. This is the start one. I explain what this is later. This is the locomotion extension. This is So I'm going to show you what is this in this situation. We have this one. It's reading T. When T is 0, stacks are activated. So here's full requesters. If the train is gone, they will put back to the active providers. Train is there. Starts working again. They are now here because they are requested by both wagons. So this one will not empty because probably here are a few short. So if I take this one out, they will put back in that system, not in this one. Then we have here the input from the red system. So that means negative inventory. Combined with the requested, show you where it's going, goes in this one. When T is not 0, when the train is there, you can see it's flashing the inserters. When T is not there, you can set the filters. So they stop inserting when you put it in manual. Then, when everything is bigger than 0, so the negative ones are fulfilled, I don't need to worry about them, but I don't want to add the 4 to make the divided by 4 possible for requesting one item. Then divided by 4 to the requesters. This one is still buffer chest. So delete the one for the explanation. And put the one from the this one. You see that the hazard concrete on the bottom here is making sure that you put it in the correct position. Put it the other way around. The green signal and the red signal are wrong. This one shows request wagon start end. So I have here one, and I have here one. Creative mode is very nice, but it works the same in normal. But I'm going to empty the request. I'm going to set it first later. Then I take the blueprint and go to the trash station. I have the concrete on the same spot in the middle. Start from the beginning. Move this forward and show you how it should work. Blueprint, local expansion. This is the start. As the concrete is on the bottom this time. First time I made the movie, it was on the top, and it was very difficult to see what I was doing. This one also. The local expansion. Like this. This one. As well as the blueprint is not working. Cycle through the local expansion on the end, hazard concrete, correct side, and the total end, hazard concrete on the correct side. So, power, it's all improved in one quick power ball. Now I'm going to explain you this part. Connect it to the roboport. Put it in all these deciders. If the end is constant combinated, it's requesting all the items used for fuel. I don't use power balls, I made it not this is requested. Constant combinated. If a higher tier fuel is available, so if there's a coal available, output 1, and this minus 100. This is our signal. Minus 300, but there are 3 higher tiers available in the system. So this one is requesting only this. Empty this, it's requested by this. Slowly it will burn fuel, and then other ones are. Once in the system, I will set it to 500 again, or else you will start going crazy. 500 and 500. That's removing everything else from the system. I'm not going to set up the request. You only need to do this once. Make a blueprint if you want to save it to another game. You can have one locomotion, one requester, one trash, one requester, one local, or even 0 as minimum. You can have 3, 5, 1, 5, 3 if you want. Make sure that the locomotives on the end are facing the same direction as the front, to make sure that this one is working on the outpost system. The outpost system, is something similar. I need a roboport a bit farther away. Okay. I need some power for the moment. If you are on the outpost system and you want to build a small station and the train comes and fills it automatically, you need a filter inserter that fills the train. I hope it's on the correct spot. No! Okay. Going to have one. Always like that, huh? Okay. For a moment. And I need a train. I know it's in the same direction, but it's better visible if I do it like this. So, the train is here. We designed one like this. 3, 4, 5, 2, 1, 2. This is the train we designed there. Train will go like this. Yeah, but you know what I mean. Okay. I don't want you flashing. Okay. I'm going to name this outpost. If you have multiple, make sure it has a post. Set the train automatically to outpost. Inactivity 30 seconds. Here will also be fuel and also power. The reason why the trash system should be in the middle, that it's doing something to the signals to make sure that the train is requested. In the blueprints there are some power poles in here and some lamps to make sure you can see that some train is requested. I need a filter inserter. I decided that this one has a filter inserter, no power, and the robot port aligned. Constant combinator, requesting what you want. You can set like I want 25 logistics. I want 25 building construction, and I have an L signal that I want at least 10 free logistics, and construction 10 free. Okay, explain like that. And connect this to that. Connect this to that. And set filter. So if there are some bots inside, need read robot. Oh, now I have too much in my hand. Available is logistics. Total is that one. Available is construction. Let me change it. Sorry, I changed it. And construction. So this one is set. Now inside is this, so I need a constant combinator. No, an arithmetic combinator to make sure that is times -1 to read what's already inside of the system. Doesn't change the filters at the moment. As soon as I put some bots in the train, I will put in 25, or at least. Overtaking is not important, and I want it. Then I want some passive providers. Where did I put them? Since request them. Let's request them. There they are. 1, 4 for each wagon. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, this is the middle one. That is a trash. Why I put it on that side, I don't know. Oh. Okay. We need some filter inserters. And we need to know what we want. Because there are many signals, I put it here a bit outside the system. It's not narrow, but now you can see later with lights that this one is requesting something. I will connect them all with a red and a green wire. Later on we need also this information for the trash system. And I want this to the power poles. I don't want to select anything. And later I will show you what to do with this. And I will connect this two sides. That's not a problem. Oh, wrong click. Okay. This set filter. Checking if it's working. Yeah. So what do I want? I want one stack of robots in the system waiting for me to expand if necessary. You can set this to whatever amount you want. If something goes correctly, they will now empty the tree because they don't know what's in the system. So we're going to take this one. F2. It's a positive signal. Positive signal. And I want this to be -1. So input each times -1. Output each. And that is just easy. I'm going to still use the green signal because I want this to know what is in the system. So it's now negative. So if I empty the system, put this in, it will take out 50 or at least close to it. That's why it stopped. It's empty. No. I request 50. There are 60 in the system where 50, 50, 50. Okay, that's working. Now we're going to set up this option. I want here request from buffer chest. I always do this. This is important. I want here 10 because I don't want to be overfilling and the system stops working if the other ones, if they are in the system, you cannot take them back if you need it. So they're a bit too much now. Put back on the train. Inserter. Doesn't matter which one. It can be a normal fast one. Give me a fast one. This one should be a filter. This one should be set. I'm going to do it so mirrored. It looks nice. So, connect to the same wire. So, this one is set to robots, less, no. Yeah, robots, because it's reading the robots. And it's a negative signal. I have to see what's on the signal. Yeah, that is a volt. So if this is bigger than L, should be inserting. Yeah. And construction bigger than C. Some extra power balls. And this one will be working if the logistic is bigger. That one. That one. Bigger. 0. Bigger than C. So it should be 25. I will check the difference and explain you how I did this. So it took me a first time, a long time to set it up. So I'm going to take the blueprint. This is the base station. I want the outpost station. This is the start. I'm going to copy it from and explain it later, or else the video will be taking too long. The outpost station. This is the wrong blueprint book. This is the one. Start on the station. Yeah. The local expansion from the start. Make sure that the hazard concrete is on the same side. Okay. The first wagon should be this one. I'm going to remove this. The second one is also requesting. Then we have a trash. Make sure the hazard concrete is on the same spot as on the bottom this side. Then we're going to have a requesting, so scroll back to requesting. Now scroll forward twice for the locomotive expansion on the front, on the end of the train, and the end of the train. Now, if you make a longer train, I have also one blueprint for this. If you make a bit longer, then you need some in the middle to connect the gap. It's not necessary right now, but it looks now always nice. How it works. You know how this system works? Setup and negative. So this one, the light is burning, something is wrong. So I put this one back in the train. It's filling the 50, 50, 10. Doesn't matter. Wait till it's full, wait till 50, and you can see how it works. construction bot should work until 25. So 25, it stops. But what if I request something? I want something to change, because the train is empty. What if I put some wood in there? It's brought to that one. What if I bring some there? Can I get wood? Help! I will request some wood here. I'll flush the system with wood. Oh, the requests are full with something that is not available on the train, so I will empty them. I will empty this requester as fast as I do it like that. So all the requests are empty. I just want 50 of those in the system and 50 of those in the system. Yeah. Now there are 62 and 25. So if I empty this again, all the logistic bots will start working, and he will increase the logistic 81, 85 until something. When there's too much, we will remove them. If we add some bots, the system will drain them. There are now 260 bots in them, and we put them first in storage. Still available, and he stops at 192. So that's 50 plus 50 too much. Yeah, this one is working when L is bigger than 0. That's a mistake. I did it like compared them to the logistics. So when the L available logistic is bigger than 50, put in. When C bigger than 100, so when the available bots is bigger than 100, take out, and for logistic 250. So it means that when it's finished, when it's building, you will put in 1,000 bots, and when it starts building, put in 1,000 bots, finish building, take them out, and call the train and put them back. Because when the train is actively there, then they will put, then the too much will be requested by the requesters and put in. So when there's no train, they will stay in storage. And the storage will be emptied. Same as the wood. Wood is too much. All the wood is too much, as long as this one is requested. And okay, explain this side. Two ones. Read network. Here you can see what you keep. If this is an outpost for stone, keep stone. The rest you want to put it back to the base. If this is outpost for steel or ore, just put in here what you want to keep and fill it in with everything. The letters are not necessarily needed nowhere, just to remind you to set it up. This input here times 100,000, so that means that is, if you have more than 100,000, set it to 1,000,000, just don't care. Yeah, it's something done with here. It's the plus 15. Why plus 15? The filter inserters stack capacity of 3 times 4 is 12, so they will probably overtake 12. One tick delay, they will take too much. Then I just took 15, or else you get a loop. Then it's called every time for the train. So when there is 15 more than the max, then he will take out, and when there's one too little, he will take out one stack or what is available in between. Close by. Where is it going? It's going to this one. This one is saying it is -1. Yeah. And this is combined, the keep signal from this and from the constant combinator is the red one. The green one we keep on this side, the red one is crossing. So this is everything requested and what you want to keep. -1. Then it goes. To see, remember where it goes. It goes to this one, and it is on +4 because we want to divide it. Divide it by 4, that all 4 are requesting it and not 1. Then, when t is not 0, so the train is there, request. And this is just stack inserters that goes fast. Then we get it from this side. This is a RS latch. This, yeah, when t is 0, when everything is bigger than 0, send an S. T is bigger than 0, yeah, this is an RS latch. It will switch on the light when there's too much. And this one will be reset so you can see why the train is requested. If there's something, the train is not here, and you alt and you want to steal, it should be requesting the train. I thought the lights are not set correctly. Anything. Because if the steel is gone, yeah, the lamps are not connected. So if I want steel, you can see it is requesting the train because there's not enough items in the system. If there is, and then you can see here the train is requested by the lights here. If the steel is gone, the train is not requested, the station will be disabled. Yeah. So if I set, can I do this from here? I set this to 1. Station is enabled. So this means that station is enabled. If there are not enough bots in the system, because you took out the robot and took off, this light is on. Station is requested. Train is already here now, but normally the train is coming. Then it's disabled. When there's too much wood in the system, the train is called. But as soon as the train is there, the RS latch is in a different state. Yeah. Then you can see that it's busy doing this. But when the system is empty of the wood, this one is off. But you can still see it's for a reason here. This one is connected, so you can see it has something to do with the trash. As soon as the train is gone, it's disabled. So you can see on the lights, also in the requesting station here, if you set something, I want robobots, the light is on. So that means this wagon is requesting something that is not fulfilled. If you want stone, 1000. You can see it's only 50 bots, will take a while. I'll put it back to 100. It stopped. Any of the lights is burning, that means that some action is required by the bots. And if it takes too long, some action is required by you. I hope you find this video more useful. I tried a few times to explain this without words, but it was not possible. If you have some advice, tell me. Maybe I can include it. I tried to design it with the buffer chests, but it was not practical. The buffer I normally put this next to my mall, then I don't have so much flying time, then the disabled condition inactivity is 30 seconds. If you have a long flying time, you can, where is the buffer chest? You can put some buffer chest here or on the other side and request the things that are far away. Yeah? The bots are 1 minute flying. You can put here 100 bots or 1000 bots, what you request here. So the bots will fly here. So that's why this is enabled, and then it should be working. Don't forget to filter everything except the last one should be kept empty, to kept the overflow going away. Hope I find you useful. I will do the updated blueprint with the nuclear fuel inside. This side I didn't say this yet. It's making sure that the wood from the outpost is still put in here. It's too difficult, and then I need an extra line for the different color. But it's not taking it out from the train. So if there is some carbon in this system, it will not request wood from the train. If you put wood here, 100 wood, yeah, and the wood is in the system. It is not, because it's taking out. Then it will request 100 wood. But if coal is in the system, I will take this out. If coal is in the system, where is the coal? I don't have coal, I have to do this here. Coal is in the system. I will do this other one also. And the wood. We have to wait until the requests are fulfilled, or else. Okay. Look, now the wood is not requested anymore. There's no wood in the system, but it's not requested anymore because there's some height there. If I put here nuclear fuel in this car, I put this here. You have to set this one up once for all outposts. You can do different ones if you want. And so now it will go there. Empty this from carbon. Yeah, inventory full. And this. Okay. Should be no carbon in the system, no coal. So some coal here, and some wood here. I'm requesting it. It's requested, but it's not taking out the system, because I expect that you use this for fuel in the early stages, but as soon as the rocket fuel in the system, it will not request. If I take this out, yeah, it will take out the coal, not the wood, because coal is available. If I take out the coal, it will request the wood. That is doing this part. The same as in the base station, but I cannot put the requesters there, because then I have a second line, and I have two colors here already on the poles needed, and here on the end also, to make sure it looks messy here. But if you have one locomotion, it's put here, and then you have only one time. So, questions, tell me, show me, and I'm happy to answer them.